And you're on.
Okay. Hello, Holly. The answer for number 2 is in page 18 and 19.
Textbook style.
It's exactly textbook style. It's the same figure that's on page 19, okay? So pretty much you have to draw it and explain what it is. The overall figure, it's the electrical double layer, which is a closely spaced layers that carry a charge particles and or oriented dipoles that exist in the material interface. Okay, that is the definition of all this. Within that, you'll see that it has a positive charges on the left side, and then you have negative charges on the right side. Okay, these two parts here where you have the positive and negative charges close together, it's pretty much the inner layer or the inner Helmholtz plane. Okay, the positive and negative charge, they are the positive charges, electrons, attract the layers of negative ions, which are these on your right hand side. Okay, so then we can say that the electrical double layer consists of IHP and OHP. The IHP is the inner layer, which is this part here, and we had said that this inner layer will be this face here where you see the closely together
absorbed.
positive, yes, thank you, the absorbed positive and negative electrodes. And that inner layer is the closest to the electrode, which is a positive and negative, is the inner Helmholtz plane that contains solvent molecules and specifically absorbed ions. Okay, and again, it is this part right here. Then the outer Helmholtz plane is this part here, where you see this little clustered negative charges by
Negative
arrows.
flower.
Okay, little flowers. Okay, and that is an imaginary plane that passes through the center of the solvated ions, as you see here by the orange line, dashed line that passes through the center of the solvated ions at their closest approach to the surface. So this here, it's pretty much an imaginary plane that is telling us that these negative charged ions are not being absorbed by they're not being absorbed into the inner layer, but they're being
Non-specifically
attracted by Coulombic forces.
Long Coulombic.
By what?
Long.
Okay, by long Coulombic forces. Okay, they won't reach specifically here
To the compact layer.
They're reaching to this inner layer. Okay.
It's all that stuff on the left side is the compact layer.
No, the compact layer is made up of both the inner and the outer Helmholtz plane.
Yes.
Okay. So and this area here where I have wrote down the bulk solution, pretty much these negative ions, they're dwelling in between this area, the bulk solution, and the Coulombic forces that are pulling them or attracting them to this side closer to the inner layer. But they're not being specifically absorbed. They're not being absorbed.
Yes.
Okay?
Perfect.
So this is number 2.